Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a get ready with me as well as a story time. My audio didn't turn out very well when I recorded and went to go edit, so I'm going to be talking in a voiceover. But the story time I'm going to be talking about is my first time flying while pregnant. So I had never flown before, so my first time flying and I was pregnant. I was also 18. So I was flying to Louisiana because my boyfriend had got a job in Louisiana and he had left earlier because he needed to be down there earlier than I did. I couldn't leave yet because I still had school to finish. I was still in high school. I needed to graduate. And so I was going to fly down after. So I graduated and was flying down. And the first flight was great. So I had 2 flights that day. I had one from Arkansas to Houston and from Houston to Baton Rouge. And the first flight was great. The people I was with walked me in and I sat down and they were with me till I had to go through security and everything. And then right as soon as I got through the gate, like through security, my gate and everything was right there, like where I needed to be, so I didn't have to really walk. Well, then I got on the plane and I was really nervous at first, but it was a great flight. I was very, I don't know, I was kind of anxious the whole time, but super, in a good way. I enjoyed it a lot. But so I got off that flight, and then because I landed in Houston, so I walked into the airport at Houston and I instantly just got something to eat because I was starving, and I took it to go so that way I could go to my gate where I needed to go, and I was just going to eat there. So I got on the trans thingies, which if you don't know that those are the things that you have to get on that they use to get you from point A to point B. Well, I asked a couple of the workers on there where I needed to go, and they told me I needed to go to a certain spot. So I went to that spot and couldn't find where I was supposed to go. So I asked a couple more people. They told me, oh, you're in the wrong place. You're supposed to be here. I was like, okay. So I got off on the wrong thing. That's fine. So I got back onto the things and then got back off and went in my gate and was nowhere to be found at all. So I was like, okay, well, there's a couple more workers. I'll ask them. Again, I asked them and they had no idea. I was lost. So I literally started having an anxiety attack right there in the freaking airport bathroom, because I went to the bathroom because I didn't want to cause a big scene outside. So I was like, well, I'm just going to go to the bathroom, just breathe. And that just made it so much worse. She just started crying and just started freaking out. Oh my God, I'm going to miss my flight. What am I going to do? I cannot miss my flight. We spend so much money on these tickets. I'm just freaking out. Haven't eaten yet. Was not about to eat in the bathroom. So I was okay, well, I'm going to find out where the heck I'm supposed to go and get there. So I walked out and there was a guy who was working who had his phone out. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to ask him, which is probably pointless, but I'm going to do it anyways. So I went up to him and I was like, hey, this is where I'm supposed to be. Can you help me? I've asked so many people and they have yet to tell me where I'm supposed to go. He goes, yeah, just give me a second. He pulls out his phone, looks at my flight thing, my ticket, where I'm supposed to be, my flight number, everything. He looks it up. And let me tell you something. He looked it up on Google and found out where I was supposed to go. If I had known that you could look it up on Google, I would not have been through the trouble of starving, mascara running down my face, trying to hide it with sunglasses, and just having a freaking panic attack, not a panic attack, an anxiety attack in the bathroom. Because, I can't find out where the heck I'm supposed to go. It was just a big mess. But I finally got on my flight, and I sat next to an older lady, and she was super sweet, super awesome. She talked to me the whole time, which kept my mind off of the whole, situation that had just happened. And she was so amazing, and I was so grateful to have such an amazing person next to me. But, yeah, we just kicked it off. She just talked to me. It was great. My flight was super fun. I enjoyed it, the flight itself. But the whole situation with the airport was not good. Especially being my first flight and it being such a big airport, it didn't work. Now I think I could do it and be fine because I now know Google has everything. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There wasn't very much to it. I just thought that I would tell you my story just because I thought it would be kind of interesting. That, and I like when people do their get ready videos and they tell a story, so why not? So if you guys enjoyed this video,